Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. Hey, Dr. Jessica Mosley over there.
Hey,
Welcome,
how
everybody.
are you? That's the music.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jessica Mosley over there. Looking good. I like that hat.
Thank you. That's how when you need your hair done, girl. Put on
Oh,
the
yeah.
hat.
You look good. You look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Okay, listen, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Kim Jacobs Show. I am so excited to have you all here with me in today's studio as a virtual studio audience. Listen, Dr. Mosley, this is a time for you as well to go right to my Facebook page and you can share it to your friends. Just share it right over there and everyone will be a part of our conversation. Your friends.
I'm about to go right now. Yes.
Let me know when you've done it and we will kick off and go ahead and rock and roll. Everyone that's joining in, grab your virtual seats, type a comment. Let me know that you are here. Listen, say, I'm here. I'm in the studio audience of the Kim Jacobs Show. The show can't be as great as it would be without your participation. So thank you so much for tuning in each and every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Is it your personal page?
That's my personal page. You can share from there. Yes.
It's not on there.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's on. Okay, you see Kim Jacobs page?
Is it your personal page or your regular page?
You can share it from any of my pages, but my personal page is lit up here. So I think, let's see. I'll go to it as well and make sure.
Yeah.
You see it?
No, hold on. I'm on Kim Jacobs. We are friends.
We are friends, yes. And I'm glad to be a friend with you with that diva hat over there. Okay. So
I don't have, wait. Oh, there we go. My bad. My bad.
You see it?
Yes. I can share it now.
Yes, you can share it. So once you share it, then that's when the party begins.
All right. Let's get it started.
All right. All right. You shared it?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and introduce my very special guest today. A talented and dedicated media professional, Jessica Mosley has more than a decade plus of experience helping organizations communicate more effectively. She has developed strategic communication plans, gathered extensive media coverage, produced marketing materials and all kinds of special events, and a host of other branding activities. Now, it's a lot to her story, ranging from her appearances on Steve Harvey Show and ABC show, the ABC, MSNBC, Aspire TV, you name it. It's a whole rack of stuff. And we're going to deep dive into her full story right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So welcome, Dr. Jessica Mosley.
You know what? Thank you so much for that grand introduction. Do you know Facebook is telling me that I can't share it because it goes against our community standards? They're calling it spam. That's okay, devil. We gonna get it going on anyway. I'm not surprised.
That is so crazy.
But
you probably could share from my Facebook, from my show Facebook page too, because I don't know. I've never had that happen, but it's all
What's
good.
the name of your show?
Huh?
It's called the Kim Jacobs Show, right?
Yes, the Kim Jacobs Show. So
let's go ahead and go. We're gonna rock it out for the Lord today. We're gonna get it started.
It's all good. It's all good. It's gonna be fantastic. You can later share it back with everyone and let them know as well. But listen, people are on here already. Celeste Johnson is saying, good morning. Hello, Kim and Dr. Mosley. I'm here to support you all always. Cassandra saying, good morning. Good morning. And June Griffith said, good morning. As an aspiring entrepreneur, ready to receive with an open mind. Oh my gosh. So people are excited about what you're going to share today. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Take us back as far as you want to go. I know you haven't always been wearing that nice hat and this polished professional look that you have here that brought you to where you are today? Where did you come from? Who is Jessica Mosley? Dr. Jessica Mosley. Tell us.
I'm so glad you asked that because everybody thinks that when you see a pretty graphic, because there's a lot of imposters out here, right? They have all the pretty graphics and they want you to think that success comes overnight, but it doesn't.
That's right.
There's no shortcuts to success. Zero. You cannot cheat the grind. Whatever you put in the grind is what you're going to get out of it. So I am from Gary, Indiana, very humble beginnings. My mother was a mail lady, but she worked like a dog to make sure that we were provided for. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow. My mother went out there to make sure that we had. I always introduce myself as Jessica Mosley, the mail lady's daughter. So let me tell you something. It is no secret what God can do. So I was a good girl gone bad. Okay. Drug dealer's girlfriend. Okay. Getting high, drinking, partying. That was the way of the game. I thought I looked good. You know what I'm saying? I had a man that would give me any and everything, but there's a cost to pay. My son's father was murdered when my son was 8 days old.
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you something, girl. God know how to write your stories. Let me just finish. So I was a baby having a baby, senior in high school. Okay. That happened my senior year of high school. Matter of fact, it happened on Easter break. Remember they used to have Easter break in the school systems. So that happened. I had my son 8 days later, Easter break. He died. He actually got murdered on Easter. Okay. So nevertheless, but my mother, because I come from a family we didn't have a lot, but we still were poor. And what I mean by that, I could have on a $5 dress and you would never even know it because my mother made sure that we had. So my mother said, you're going to still go to school. I went off to school in Omaha, Nebraska. Again, still looking for love in all the wrong places. Once I came home back from school, because this happened in 98, I actually came home in 2001. December of 2001, and still not knowing what I wanted to do because I went to school for business management and a minor in human resources. But when I came back to Gary, I was like, well, I really don't know what I wanted to do. Got into business marketing and all that good stuff, and still was involved with a drug dealer. Okay, let me tell you something. You pay a price, but I want to thank God for that journey because it helped me be the woman that I am today. Long just up getting, of course, I mean, all that lifestyle is gone way behind me, but I ended up getting in an abusive relationship when I got pregnant with my second child 7 years later with somebody who was selling drugs, but he controlled me. Okay. The next thing I know is that I got away. I ended up coming to Indianapolis, Indiana. My son was 7 at the time. I was pregnant then with my 15-year-old daughter. So that was 15 years ago. But I was 7 months pregnant. So 7 months pregnant, then you also got a 7-year-old.
Wow.
But I ended up they ended up accepting me into their transitional housing program. And that's when my life changed. So people like myself and you, Kim, would come in and donate their time and their resources, educational. Somebody donated they picked me to be the recipient of a $5,000 life coaching program. Now, you know, here I am, a girl from the hood with my hair slicked back. I got on, you remember we used to have all them different ponytail holders in our head, you know. So I got like 20 different colors, and I'm sitting up in a room full of Caucasian women who are SVPs, VPs, presidents of the light company, all the CPA stuff. I'm like, what is a CPA? You know, I'm slow. I'm from the hood. I don't know. Okay. But these women got into my life and changed my life. Okay. That's why it's so important to give back, because you never know the investment that you're giving into somebody's life.
That's right.
Fast forward today, I ended up being an investment banker, manager of the bank, then becoming a VP for the bank, and just growing. But I ended up getting fired. And I think that's the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
I don't think I know too many people that smiling when they get fired.
Oh, God. Because let me tell you something, your gifts are always, I used to get in trouble in elementary school for writing letters, right?
Uh-huh.
So my gift was waving at me. Pay attention to what your children do,
That's
to
right.
what they get in trouble for. Their gift is speaking to you. I
Hmm.
was a writer at 5 years old. I had diaries ever since I was a little girl.
Yes. That's
You
good.
know, but so I ended up starting my own broadcast, my own what do you call that? It was where you could call in, but I called it my radio show. It was the Queen. That's the radio show, girl, with Jessica Taylor. That time my name was Jessica Taylor. You could come on but I only interviewed authors.
Okay.
So people would send me books from around the world.
Wow.
Publicists would reach out. That's why. Let me tell you something.
Tell me. I love this.
Don't despise small beginnings.
That's right.
Let me tell you, so you never know who's watching you. All it takes is one yes.
Mm.
Because people say, oh, that's how they try to do it. Oh, you got your little radio show going on. Look,
Right.
your little radio show going on. But that little radio show ended up getting me into media and caused a 6-figure salary to be able to leave corporate America.
Woo!
You understand?
I understand.
You got your little magazine. How you get in your magazine, girl? Trying to make it seem like it's little, like it's nothing. It's nothing.
Like my little show, okay? my little show.
Your little show.
My little Kim Jacobs show right now.
Your little show bringing out celebrities and women who can make an impact in lives. Your little show, Kim. Okay? Do not despise small. Thank you for not believing in me. Matter of fact, can I please take a pause break? I want to pause and thank everybody who told me I wasn't gonna be nothing. She gonna have a house full of babies. But she gonna have about 10 different baby daddies. Thank you, because you proved out. You made sure that God was proven to be the truth and every man a liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited. So anyway, now so I start from that. See, one gift taps on another.
Okay.
So if you plant a seed, you're not gonna get one fruit. It's gonna be a multiplicity of fruit. So if I plant an apple seed, I'm gonna get apples.
Apples.
So media. So I started doing radio.
Wait. Dr. Mosley, before you go to the media, because right now you didn't drop so many nuggets and so many pearls of wisdom for people that are struggling, dealing with situations and relationships that they already know this is not good for the outcome of my life. There are a lot of things that you've said, having your father, the father of your child murdered, being a drug dealer's side, you right there on the arm of the drug dealer. All of these things are things that some people that might be watching my show can resonate with. What are some things that you would say to people that are in situations that they know they shouldn't be in, to help them get up out of those situations without causing themselves too much harm?
Here's the thing. I did not think, you hear that music? It's like a dun 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 dun. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. I remember being one of those people that would sit down, watch the Jerry Springer show. That's when it was popular.
Right.
And be like, girl, you stupid. Ain't no way I'm gonna be putting up with that girl. Ain't no way no man gonna be dragging me, whooping on me, having no other women than I know about it. I was her. I was her. Sitting up judging another woman because I wasn't in her shoes until it happened to me.
Oh my goodness.
Until it happened to me. Let me tell you something. I always tell people to pray and ask God to help them. Because you don't know how your coming out is going to be, how beneficial it is for you to come out.
Right.
Like Harriet Tubman said, or they try to coin it to Harriet Tubman. They said, I would have freed 1,000 slaves had they known. I would have went back and freed some more had they known they were slaves. Until they get the revelation, had you known. Had they known that he was the Christ, they wouldn't have crucified him. Okay? But that's another subject.
Mm-hmm.
But you got, you know, revelation is powerful. I didn't know that I could leave him when I was in it
Mm.
because of my mind.
Mm.
That's what the Bible says. Whoever you yield your members to, that's your master.
That's your master. That's your master.
So that is why it's so important to not judge people.
That's right.
Because I may look at you and say it's some stuff that I would have never put up with that you putting up with, and vice versa.
That's right. I
You
never
know,
say never in life because it's literally only but by the grace of God go I.
there go I.
And it's
Come on
literally
now.
just like one little step before you can find yourself right in the exact same situation.
You one step away from crazy.
Right.
You one step away from homeless. You one step away from. I'm serious.
I know.
And I'm going through something right now.
I know.
It's the grace of God
That's right.
that I haven't lost my mind.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So what I would say to that person is pray.
Pray.
Because one thing I know about God, he visits the hood.
You better believe he
God
did.
visits the hood. He visits the White House. God is no respecter of person.
He visits everywhere. Everywhere.
He visits the pit.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, one of my studio audience members said a mess that became a message is not who or where you start. What's important is the destination.
Absolutely.
My mom is on. She said, "Good morning, Kim and Dr. Jessica. You are speaking loud and clear."
Hi, Mama.
Cassandra said, "We should sow seeds in someone's life. The harvest will bless the multitude."
Let me tell you, the half ain't even been told what God is doing for me. I'm telling you, it's mad blowing.
Well, come on, keep it coming because you're the serial entrepreneur here. So let's go into the media and to what other mind-blowing things that's been happening that just blowing your mind. You can't help but share it, the goodness of God.
Exactly. And that's one thing about God. People always say, well, you know, we're going to be quiet. No, when God does something, it's like, that's why he said, don't go tell nobody. Look, you just, well, I can see. I got to tell everybody what you've done for me, you
Yeah.
know? So what I tell people is that one gift taps on another, right?
Right.
So what does that mean? That means specifically that, so when I started doing radio, then I ended up getting into books. I was burned with a book, like the woman did us wrong, because it was a part of a book collaboration. But that sparked my interest. But God knew that was going to be the thing that make me go do the research so I could do my own books. And when I started doing my own books, then other people wanted me to do their books, right? Mm-hmm. And in doing that, then that started a whole publishing company. So radio, publishing company, then doing some you know, just start doing like the podcast and all that stuff. Then magazines. Then it was, you know, now I'm helping other people. I now help people start their own publishing company, start their own radio, start their own podcast. Because I'm telling you, God don't bless what you want to do. He blesses what you do.
That's right.
Okay. It's the blessing in the doing. Not the hoping and praying and wishing. Okay, now that you fasted and prayed, now you got to put some action behind your faith. You know, God will bless the works of your hands. It's the working that moves God, you know, that brings God in it. So many phenomenal women from around the world. I've never once paid for marketing. I've never once paid for marketing. I've never once paid. Everything that I've done has been by word of mouth.
Wow.
It's been by word of mouth. And I have been a full-time entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for about 7-8 years. And now I've been a full-time entrepreneur for the last 3 going on 4.
Very good. And so what do you attribute that success to? I know you attribute it to God.
Be the glory.
To God be the glory. I already know that. I know that.
To God, because I know to God be the glory for the things he has done. Because favor is a gift from God.
Girl, don't make me go in on my own
You,
show
let
over
me tell
here.
you something. Somebody to call you, say, I've been or email you. Hi, I've heard about you. Where you at? Well, I'm over in South Africa and blah blah blah. You heard about me? I want to announce this too for some of the listeners. Your name is already in rooms that you've never been in. Your name. Let God do your PR.
Hmm.
That's why I tell people do everything you do in excellence, because in doing so, you don't know who.
Hmm.
Can you imagine somebody knowing Michelle Obama? And see, that's why you better stop judging people off of how they look. Some of my biggest clients have come from people that wore t-shirts and jeans and didn't have their makeup together. And a lot of you are missing blessings because you judging somebody off of their appearance. Your answer to your prayer is always in the room that you show up to. It's all be in the room.
Mm.
Be in the room. Kim, why you got me started this morning?
Girl, I'm like, you want us over there preaching. I was like going to ask you a couple of questions. I'm like, forget that. I'm just taking notes over here and putting up what you're saying according to what McKinsey and them putting up. I'm like, girl, this is everything. This is incredible information. You said your name is in rooms that you have never even been in.
Oh, yeah.
Your name is in rooms.
Your name is in the room. Your name is in the room. Your character is in the room. Your integrity is in the room. How are you showing up? I love when Nicole Mason says, she says, show up great. Show up great. How are you showing up?
My God. My God. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So now you have, when you say serial female entrepreneur, that denotes or says, hey, there are a lot of different businesses popping off at one time in order for you to be a serial entrepreneur. Yeah. Tell us about some of the businesses that you own and manage, and what type of advice do you give for other women that are trying to juggle all of these different types of businesses?
Okay, well, when I say serial entrepreneur, I'm talking about, so I have Sovereign Care home care. I have some clients. So here's the thing, I got clients that do everything.
Right.
Okay. So, and when you got clients that do everything, people are always trying to get you to do this, do that. And I'm like, no, I'm just called to coach and mentor female entrepreneurs. Well, anyway, long story short, I actually took the advice of somebody or two people, Dr. Lakeisha Irby and Kanika James. Hello.
Hello.
And they own their own home healthcare agencies. Well, I just took a leap of faith and did it. Did not know what the heck I was doing. I just know that I heard God whisper Sovereign Care. Mm-hmm. I was actually on a fast when he gave that to me. And I don't like to do anything without knowing that it's God, honestly, because I've had a lot of good ideas, but there weren't God ideas.
Right.
So Sovereign Care Home Care now has the home care part, the medical transportation. Also, we have a school, so we're opening up a medical training school. So if you want to become like a CNA, a phlebotomist, EKG tech, pharmacy tech, you name it, it's going to be in there. And then we also have, so I'm going to be opening up an adult daycare as well.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice.
So I'm a part of this organization. My mentor, my nurse coach, we had a mastermind retreat, and I got to be around other women that are doing what I'm doing and more.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. Being in that room. See, sometimes you think you're doing too much, but let me finish. And my first lady, I love her to pieces. Because one time I was like, well, you're doing a lot. She said, but you don't know what I can handle. And I didn't understand that then. That's about 13 years ago. Mm-hmm. But I hear the Spirit of the Lord saying, to whom much is given, much is required. And I require much of you, Jessica.
That's right.
So I don't, but so we got Sovereign Care and its different entities. And then we have My Heart. I have Miss CEO, then I have Sovereign Care, then I have Deborah's Place.
Yes.
Deborah's Place is for the battered woman and children, and plus non-violent offenders who are in need of a second chance at life. Because I don't know about you, Kim Jacobs, but I've needed a second and a third and a fourth and a fifth and a sixth. On up. I needed it.
Yes, I have
Okay.
to. Yes.
And so now we're creating an environment. We just got a warehouse because we got some global partnerships with some global brands. I mean, that are going to be donating. I'm going to announce those two very soon. But they are global brands that are going to be donating to Deborah's Place.
Good.
So we'll be able to give out to the community. But I believe in God for a building.
Okay.
I'm putting it out there. Because
Yeah.
I don't know who got my blessing in their hand. I'm believing God for a building so that we can house these women, give them the educational reason, because somebody came back and gave Jessica enough. They came back and got Jessica and invested in this girl who was supposed to be nothing. I heard them talking about me.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I heard what you said. So we want to give back to these women so that we can help them. And so I am not a one-man show.
Mm-hmm.
I have an amazing team. And when I say I have an amazing team, like the director of my school, I'm not going to release her name yet because we haven't like officially announced it. But God sent her to help me. You know, everybody that has a hand in my school, everybody that has a hand in the home care, everybody who has a hand in Miss CEO. Jessica gets to show up with her fedora hats and, red Tom Ford lipstick because of her team.
Right, right. Well, that's the same over here with the Kim Jacobs Show. You may see me, but behind the scenes is a whole rack of folk helping. Selwyn Davis, Cassandra Davis, Mackenzie, Shannon, Rachel.
We got a Shannon too.
I have a Shannon too, Frank Jr. I have
Hey,
Mr. Joe,
Shannon,
Rain, you name it. All kind of folk that be behind the scenes to be able to even make this. Javon, it's a bunch of people that help this become what it is to the public. And so without their help, none of this would happen. And I'm really grateful. None of it. So we're on the same page.
For these folks, okay? So praise God for them. Everybody get paid well, okay?
Oh yeah, we gotta make sure everybody do that.
I'm not a cheap labor, honey. We're not cheap labor over here.
That's why I need everybody to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. Listen, all I'm trying to do is just get to my first goal, which is 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right now, I'm 260 some people away from being at my first milestone.
Subscribe to Kim Jacobs, everybody.
Y'all heard it from Dr. Jessica Mosley, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show today after we get off this broadcast and turn on those notifications to all. We go live at 11 and end at noon. Then we have the after party. So we have what's called the after party for the paying Patreon members. That's patreon.com/the Kim Jacobs Show. We go backstage with the guests, and seriously, y'all, they drop some stuff at the after party. They just simply don't tell you on the show. It's the after party. I can't even imagine you in the after party.
Girl, let me tell you something. I got a best friend, and my best friend, Washera. Well, let me tell you something. Every day, let me see, we went out on, you got Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I didn't care what I did out in the streets on Saturday. I was playing it. You didn't come to church today? So I could be getting from the club at 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to go to Sunday school and you going to church.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank God. I used to go to church, girl. They used to get me. They say, here come Jessica. Yep, here she come. Now I'm beating some of them same folks to church, okay?
Okay.
You better be careful who you count out.
That's so funny. You know what? You it's so funny over there when I'm watching you from a distance here in the studio, the virtual studio. You got this whole flair about you that's like that whole what is it? Cookie on Empire. It's like don't
Oh gosh.
you like
Lord,
don't
please don't let me be cooking.
no in a Christian way.
Okay.
In an empire, I'm running this type of way, but in a I don't know. Never mind. Don't worry about it. The point is I like her attitude. She'd be like, don't play. Don't play.
Don't play, girl. Don't play.
I was trying to think of the name of the show, but I know she don't be playing. She's like, don't play over here. So now you have had an opportunity to own multiple businesses, but then there are people that are watching as well that do already own businesses, and they're trying to figure out how do they manage it all and be able to be effective, not just say I own a business, but how do I be effective at owning that business so that it yields the proper results financially?
See, that's why I said what I said earlier. There are no shortcuts to success.
No.
You have to invest in yourself. Are you going to training classes? Are you do you have a coach? I have a mentor and a coach.
That's right. I do too.
I may have started off paying $200, but now I'm paying $5,000. Okay? A month. You gotta sow where you want to grow. I don't know it all.
That's a good point.
I don't articulate everything well. What do you have to be? Listen, how bad do you want it? One thing about women, we are going to find money for what we want to find money for. Okay, so like I have a certified coaching school. Okay, I'm fully accredited through the International Coaching Institute, so I help people become coaches. But I say, listen, you a coach because somebody coached you. One thing about it, and this money I turn away because you got
don't turn any money away. Wait. Commercial break. If you're gonna turn some money away, can you refer them to Kim Jacobs? Because I actually do work with people and I coach.
Listen, all money not good money, and the more you grow into your business, you're gonna realize that.
Right. No, I do understand that, but I'm saying
because
that
when
I do consult people too, so I don't be turning away no consulting opportunities whenever I could possibly help another entrepreneur.
Mile away now. Okay, because honey, I'll be like that. And it's a great feeling to not have to kiss nobody but for no money.
Oh no, it's a
great feeling to be able to say, let the doorknob hit you where you understand. It's a great feeling to not have to bow down. It's a great feeling because I've seen people pimp people. You understand what I'm saying? It's a great feeling when you are truly the boss of your business. How do you know you the boss of your business? You know you the boss of your business when you ain't when you don't have to go against your own integrity to get the money.
That's right. I agree.
You know you the boss of your business. You like, hey, gotta make a way somehow. Somehow.
That's my biggest thing. I don't know
where it's coming from, but God is gonna make a way.
Somehow. Right. That's right. Yes. Wow. Legacy building passion. Yes. Allison Ski said legacy building passion. And Dr. Delene Mushilak, I saw a comment from her on here too. You guys, if you have any questions for this serial female entrepreneur, go ahead and type your questions in. We're going to be able to address some of those questions through our flash round. Dr. Mushilak says, love you ladies. Keep being awesome. Have to work. She's a physician. Thank you for being on. Okay. So be the boss of your business. And I love the fact that you said, don't compromise your integrity.
No.
That's very important component to share. Be the boss of your business. So tell us about some of the different places I see that you've been featured on Steve Harvey, MSNBC, Aspire TV, Yahoo Finance, Good Day Charlotte, Forbes, Huffington Post, Black Enterprise, Essence, or you name it, is on OWN, the sister
Now,
circle.
those are some of the places that my clients have been featured on
Oh,
because
your
I do PR.
oh, your
Now,
clients have all been. I see that right. It says Jessica's. See, I don't have my glasses on. Your clients
that's
have
okay.
appeared on these
I'm up here
shows.
struggling myself, Kim. I'm like this. Where my glasses at?
Your clients have. So you tell us what the process is in working with someone as a client. What is your process for taking someone on as a client?
Well, my biggest thing, I always like to hear the hunger in them.
Yeah.
Because one thing I don't want to do is take your money and you're not ready. Because I am a multifaceted, multi-talented woman. And the one thing that I have learned is that you cannot get your time back.
That's right.
I'm not going to let you waste my time. Time is an equivalency to money.
That's right. I agree with
And
you.
if I'm going to take time to invest my time into helping you, then no, ma'am, or no, sir. I have to know that you want it and that you're not just trying to ride off my name. I've paid a price to be who I am today and am becoming today. Okay? So I write for Black Enterprise. I write for some of these national publications. And if I don't write for it, I know somebody who does.
Right.
I know the people that are the gatekeepers.
That's good.
Developing a relationship with. So I'm not about to let you come in here with your need for attention self and ruin what I've spent years developing.
That's right.
So how bad do you want it?
I feel that thing.
Are you willing to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and talk to Jessica? Because my day started at 4. Are you willing? Because I don't coach all day, every day. That's not my job. I have businesses to run. So do you think I'm just sitting up here trying to look cute when I have to be up early in the morning, or if I have to meet with a trainer, whatever? So I can play with you. So I have to know that. So I have a conversation. I talk to them, and I'm pretty much able to gauge where they're at. Because I have 3 different packages as far as my mentorship program. But I'm coming out with something now. It's actually already started. It's actually filled up for this time. And they've paid to play, believe me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, right there alone. And I mean, I coach, I consult, I do a lot of stuff, but I gotta put that lip action into that whole ad. Like when I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to role play. I'm a big role play person. So for all of you that's just joining, because I see different people still joining, we're talking with Dr. Jessica Mosley, serial female entrepreneur.
But still won't let me share it from your page. They still won't let me share it.
I don't know what's making that be the case.
The devil busy today, sister.
No, okay, and then even from the show page, the Kim Jacobs show or the Balanced Doctor page, none of them.
It won't let me do it.
It's just a trick of the enemy because it's some good stuff. It's some great stuff you sharing on here. That's why. So as soon as we're done, if you share it, your friends will be able to get it because I don't know why. But how?
If I gotta record it on my phone and send it over there, that's what I'm gonna do.
How bad do you want it? That thing right there is resonating in my spirit because not everybody wants it bad enough. They're like, different people are willing to say, I want this, but I'm not willing to do what it takes to get it ethically and patiently and put the grind in until I see the results that I'm looking for. Because there is a step-by-step process to be able to reach your goals and your dreams. But it takes work.
Or listen to this. Are you willing to be talked about? Are you willing to be rejected? Because it takes courage to be successful. Now you put that up on your screen.
Yeah.
It takes courage to be successful.
Type that, somebody. It takes courage to be successful.
It takes courage to go the opposite way of the crowd.
That's right.
It takes courage not to be out partying all night when you really I got a meeting with somebody that can change my life. It takes courage for me not to tell you everything so you could be praying against me. It takes courage to show up. It takes courage to spend money that you can buy some Louis Vuittons on, baby. I'm just being honest with you. Or that you can gain some information. You are one piece of information.
Wait, some glitch. Say that part again. You are what?
One piece of information away.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You don't know who gonna have your answer. I did every year I do something with Essence to do. I have a small bit. I have a women who are in business brunch, and let me tell you something. So you know everybody coming there, they want to look their best, baby. They got on their nice dress, they got on their Louis, but they got on their red bottoms. Honey, they got their wigs and their makeup right. And so then I walk in the room and everybody get quiet. Oh, I said, you can keep talking. I've been standing out here listening to y'all. You ain't, I said, so I pointed them out. I said, hey, you, do you know the person that's sitting next to you? What's their name? What do?
They don't know.
They don't know because you're too busy looking her up and down, judging her. And she might be the person that's over the grants for United Way that can change your world.
That's why it's so important to celebrate what I'm such an avid believer that you have to be able to celebrate other women and celebrate each other's successes and victories. It's plenty of room in this world for everybody to succeed. I don't have to take away from you to win. We can lock arms and join forces to be able to be forces to be reckoned with, you know?
Listen, some of these magazines and podcasts and radio shows and books that went on to be best sellers.
Right.
You would never know that I was behind it.
Wow.
Because when you show up in that excellence, it's like, wow, God, you're not bad till you can duplicate yourself, Kim.
That's right. That's right. I agree.
That's why I always tell people, what have you duplicated? What have you duplicated? I'm going to be coming up with a course soon to show women how to start their own home healthcare agencies, how to start a non-for-profit. See, a lot of people, they say, I got a business. Okay, are you a woman minority-owned business? There's money, millions of dollars that has not even been tapped into. I'm not going to be one of them. And I made a vow to God. Every door you open for me, I'm going to make sure that I open it for a lot of other people.
That's right. That's
you know, I want you to succeed, Kim. I want you to be favorable. I want people to come to your show. We do some of the same things. You think I'm going to be hating on Kim Jacobs? No. I want to see, but it's people that will have information. They're like, remember the parable with the talents?
Oh, yeah. I talked about that at a seminar recently. Yes. 5, 2, and 1. Yeah.
And so the one, what he did, I hid, man.
He hid it. He buried it. He like, I'm about to wait until the master come back to make sure I please the master. What?
I'm not gonna help her. I ain't giving Kim nothing because I don't want her doing better than me. So what you limiting God? You saying God is not big enough to bless you?
God can't bless you. Can't bless Jessica Mosley and Kim Jacobs and Cassandra Davis and Allison Skeet and Dr. Mushalak. And yes, he can. He can bless all of us at one time.
That just means you ain't. That means you don't know who God is.
That's right. And I don't have to step on any other entrepreneur to be all.
Come on and preach, Kim.
Creator. You got me over here. I got my arms all folded. I'm like, I done got in like lean.
Yeah. So
You're crazy, Dr. Jessica Mosley. I love your spirit. Let me go to some of these audience comments. How bad do you want it comes from your passion and knowing you have to stick to the commitment of what being successful takes is what Allison said.
Yes.
It takes courage and humility to fall down many times before getting the brass rings of your success. Wow. Good morning, Lawan says. Good morning to you.
And remember, success is different for everybody.
Every single person. Every person.
So what might be success to Lawan, it may not be success to me. That's my sister from another mother right there.
Hey, Lawan.
What might be success to me is knowing that I've helped some. Remember that song, If I Can Help Somebody Along the Way?
Yes.
Then my living
has not been in vain.
Living is not in vain.
It's not in vain.
Who helped you help today?
That's right.
What way have you made for somebody else?
Yes.
Because God is not coming off of his throne. He uses people to do it.
That's right. We're walking Bibles. Sometimes we're the only Bible that people will ever read or see is our life on display. And so this is so important that people get a chance to learn about the writing in the book through our lives as we salt this earth, So I'm totally in agreement with you. Celeste said, amen and amen. God is bigger than all who stand in our way. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. I can tell she's your sister from another mother. She said, yes, honey. Don't think your failure is in one way is the end of your trying to be successful. That's right. Very good. All of these are great points that are being shared. Let me take a moment to share who today's episode sponsor is. Today's show is sponsored by Start My Own Trucking Company, startmyown.truckingcompany.com. And they offer trucking company services kind of like in a box. It's a ready to go trucking company system. So what you can do is contact them at 214-699-5009, or you can email them at info@startmytruckingcompany.com. What you'll learn is you'll learn how to develop your trucking company business plan. You'll learn more about the industry as a whole. And also if you're interested in picking up international trucking routes as well. The owner of this company actually started about 30 years ago, came from Cameroon and started in the industry in 1998. He established Start My Trucking Company to sell business management, manuals, and other trucking related items that you'll be able to learn a lot more about. So thank you for being today's sponsor, startmytruckingcompany.com. If you like
I would love that. I want that information.
If you want to connect with the owner, you can email me, or I'll give it, I'll connect you via text, and I'll connect you directly with the owner of Start My Trucking Company.
Yes, I love it, girl. I know. I was just having this conversation the other day with somebody about starting a trucking company.
Well, you don't have to look any further, because this man knows what he is talking about. He has like a 200 call center in Texas. He does a whole like A to Z, how to start your trucking company and get your training going, everything from A to Z. You don't have to you just follow the system. It's amazing, actually.
Don't tell me God don't be dropping ideas in your spirit. And the next thing you know, here you go. They're going to be like, girl, you got a trucking company. I'm like, a trucking company.
For those of you that are just joining, we're talking with Dr. Jessica Mosley. She's a serial female entrepreneur, and she's telling us how to take care of ourselves as entrepreneurs. What are some tips that you recommend to people that are entrepreneurs? How do we take better care of ourselves as we're going on this journey?
Immediately get rid of any type of stress. You know how sometimes we like to give people chance after chance after chance. I've learned that if God brings it to my attention, and I'm supposed to deal with that. Okay?
That's right.
Watch your circle, because all company isn't good company. Entrepreneurship has really opened my eyes to desperateness. Okay? The depths that people will go to try to ruin something or somebody, right? Then you have educate yourself. I'm constantly in the room. I can't stress that enough. The importance of being in the room. The importance. It is important that you're in the room.
So stop for a second, because I want to make sure we capture what you're saying. Point number one was, I want to write it down myself too, but I want these points typed to everyone. So point number one.
Point number one. Well, I don't have any particular order, but I'll just say this. Watch the company that you keep, right?
Watch the company. Watch the company you keep.
Yes,
this is important, everyone, that a lot of us are entrepreneurs out here, and we're getting this advice right from someone who is tremendously successful as an entrepreneur, who's been there, done that type of thing. So make sure we watch the company we keep. And if you all could type that would be helpful. Okay.
Right.
What's the next point?
Watch the company that you keep. If God shows you something that, I mean, it's what it is. Like you literally need to go ahead and address it. A lot of times we try to not address problems. You know what I'm saying? We try to like say, oh, well, maybe that wasn't really God. I'm trying to show you from YouTube now, Kim. I'm trying to show you from YouTube.
I can hear the device in the background. I'm like, I can hear it back there.
I'm sharing it from, okay. If that don't work then, Kim, I don't know what else to say. And I'm okay, there we go.
Well, thank you so much for trying the whole show.
I'm done. I think I shared it now from YouTube, but that's okay. So if God shows you something, right, address it immediately, because I believe that I don't call myself the owner. I said that I'm a steward owner. Okay. I'm a steward over everything that God has given me. So I'm not about to let you come in here and squander what God has given me.
That's right.
Entrust it into my hands. What God is entrusted into my hands, I'm not about to let you, your mama, nobody come and squander what he's entrusted into my hands.
That's a good point.
He's going to them. He went to that person. He went to the person who he gave the, that he entrusted into their hands, right?
Right.
What happened?
So it glitched a little bit over there.
So one, that's fine. So watch the company that you keep. Two, invest in yourself. Coaches, mentors, curriculum. They got all kind of stuff going on in the pandemic now. So that would have stopped. And exactly, stop sharing. They're not gonna handle what God has given you. They're gonna be like Joseph's brothers and throw you in a pit.
Dr. Jessica, something's happening, I think, and I know I think it is. Do you have two different devices on right now or no?
Nope, I cut it off.
Okay, perfect. So now you're back to, you're back to regular, because I'm like, something's glitching, but it's good. I can see you.
So one, I was saying that watch the company you keep. Don't share all your company's business, because everybody cannot handle the vision.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Invest in yourself. Do you have a coach? Do you have a mentor? Are you picking up classes? It's all kind of free classes going on right now.
That's right.
And or they're minimum to nothing, because people are trying to stay alive. People that were, that were in person kind of stuff, they trying to stay afloat. So they giving you stuff that would have normally cost you thousands of dollars. So what kind of masterminds are you around? The people that I talk to every day, it's two things we're talking about: ministry and money.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
The Bible says that money answers all things. It does.
Yeah, it does. It answers a lot of things. If you can do the right thing with the money, you good to go.
Of course. So that's the whole point of my being today. Like, when I talk about, people always ask me, well, what can you do to be successful at it? Because eventually it's going to break. Something is going to break in your favor.
That's right.
You're going to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I'm going to go past 1,000 and go to 200,000 views.
But God knows what you can handle when you can handle it.
That's right.
It's some things that I could not have handled a year ago.
That's true. That's so true.
Or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. And let me tell you something. I don't know about Indian's army. I don't need a whole bunch of people. I know people that got way more followers and all this stuff than I do. And I do what they do volume wise and more with the amount that God has entrusted into my hands. God knows what you can handle. That's why Jesus said, your heavenly Father knoweth the things that you have need of.
Right.
If you need it, he gonna make sure you get it. If you need 1,000 viewers, he gonna make sure you have 1,000 viewers. But right now, I want you to work with what you.
That's the bottom line. And that's why I'm bringing people on the Kim Jacobs Show like yourself to come on and to be able to impart wisdom, because as we have been dealing with COVID-19 and people being isolated and staying at home. People need encouragement. People need direction. People need step-by-step how to do different things. And so I believe that my show, the Kim Jacobs Show, has been a vehicle to help people get through managing and juggling and balancing all different angles of life. And that's my desire. That's my desire to have that happen and get people beyond their circumstances. And I knew you were going to share how you got beyond your circumstances, because many women that watch the show, we're in circumstances, we have situations, and it tries to look like it's getting the best of us or whatever. It ain't getting the best of us. That's just something that's happening.
But not only that, Kim, do you know? So I always go back to the word, because that's
my blueprint.
that's my foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So the scripture tells us, He knoweth the way that I take. Mm-hmm. Nothing is happening in your life that has not been specifically calculated and designed.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Nothing is happening in your life. You leaving me, you abandoning me, you talking about me, you betraying me. It was all in the script. It is written.
That's right. That's right. I got
a client. She got diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, stage 3 breast cancer. She said it did not run on either side of her family. So she was devastated. God, why did this happen to me? Well, she didn't ask God that for about a month. So one day she prayed. I was in DC when she told me. She was in my hotel suite. And I said, well, tell, because we were talking about the book. I said, because there's a lot of people who got a book. We don't just want a book. We need to tell your story. And so she said something to me, Kim, that literally made the hairs on my skin raise up.
What was it?
She said that God, she finally asked God, why did you allow this to happen to me? And she said, God said, it was already written. I need you to live through it. So what you going through right now, whoever you are under the sound of my voice, it was already written. You just need to live through it. For strategic steps, like everything, like people see me, they like, oh, you so strong. No, you see God's strength on display. Because Jessica be laying in the bed crying, Lord, help me, Jesus. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You see his strength, because what does it say? My strength.
That's right.
Is made perfect in your weakness.
That's right. That's right. And who he did foreknow, he did predestinate. We already, like you said, it's already.
Girl, you better listen. That scripture. Don't get me started, Kim.
Girl, we could talk forever and forever. Listen, everybody, I am so excited that Dr. Jessica Mosley stopped by the Kim Jacobs Show today. We're going to the after party. So we will be talking backstage with Dr. Jessica Mosley. And if you aren't a Patreon member, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/the Kim Jacobs Show. It's only $12 a month, literally. I put it at one of the lowest price points possible for you to be able to get that after party content unlocked. So make sure you do that. Let's see any last. Okay. Also, make sure you know that coming up at 12 o'clock in 2 minutes, Monday through Friday, Pastor Jacobs is praying for people that are dealing with COVID-19, people, these wildfires, you have hurricane, everything, all kinds of stuff is popping off in the land. Make sure you know that prayer is taking place from 12 to 12:30. Monday through Friday is 978-990-5000. And the access code is 322-083#. That's Monday through Friday from 12 to 12:30, our Quest Church prayer line. And we welcome you to be a part of that prayer every Monday through Friday. Okay, Dr. Mosley, I want you to share the final comments, but let me let you guys know that tomorrow I have Dawn Whitty who will be on with me. And then I have another great guest on Thursday. And then, of course, Freestyle Friday. So we have a great lineup for the rest of this week for you here on the Kim Jacobs Show, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I see all of the comments. Maybe Dr. Jessica will go back and later be able to respond to some of the additional comments. I am not strong. My strength is in the Almighty. We know how the story ends because the journey has already been written and ended for us. Amen. Yes, Allison. Make sure you know you can stay connected with Jessica Mosley at Ms. CEO. Do you want me to show them that right quick?
You can.
Okay, let me go to your website, to MsCEO.com, and that is definitely where you want to go to learn more about Dr. Jessica Mosley. Let me go to the very front picture. That's the biggest. That's just beautiful. Look at that. Oh, she gonna be playing when she step out. She's stepping into the room right. Dr. Jessica Mosley, it's her pleasure to help you find and forge your own path, letting you know exactly what success looks like, which is different for everyone. So make sure you reach out to Dr. Jessica Mosley, and her entire outline is here for you to be able to learn more about the services that she offers. I am so excited that you stopped by today. How can people connect with you? Tell us your contact information. Let me see.
Well, listen, you can connect with me on Instagram at I am Ms. CEO. That's I am MIZ as in zebra CEO. Now you don't want to go to my Twitter page, I am the CEO, because over you might be like, Lord have mercy, this girl talk about politics and everything. Yes, I love the politics. So I think I might run for mayor one day. I believe I can fly.
And that's good. Okay, that's Instagram at Ms. CEO.
No, and I am Miss CEO.
Yeah,
So
I need
I
somebody type
am.
it for me because I can't try to see.
Yes. So McKenzie said, run for mayor. Girl, if I run for mayor, we gonna have barbecues the whole summer out there.
Okay, yeah, yes. So she said, let me type this. I am Ms. CEO. This is Instagram. Okay.
Yes.
So that's the Instagram. Is I am Ms. CEO. You want to follow her on social media. And then also you can go to MsCEO.com to learn more about her services. And it was another thing that you had up earlier, which was Deborah's Place. What is that?
Oh, Deborah's
I see Deborah'sPlace.com.
Place for my battered women, and you have a second chance at life.
Excellent. Excellent. So there's all kinds of ways that you can stay connected with Dr. Jessica Mosley, and I put all of the information up. We'll go back and put any additional information that we didn't post, but there's no reason for you not to be able to get what you need. This is the information for the phone number, okay? And here's a phone number as well that she's also sharing with you, which is awesome. Make sure you know this is how you would contact Dr. Jessica Mosley directly, which is 317, for all of you that are hearing it on the podcast, 317-677-7216. Again, that's 317-677-7216. And if you'd like to email her, it's info. That's the other thing that we have up here, info@deborahsplace.net. So it's lots of ways to connect with her. There is no excuse for you not to be successful on this journey called life. She's giving you every way to connect with her. Info@deborahsplace.net. And she will directly respond back to you. This is her personal email and her personal phone number, right?
No, that's my business line. I can't give everybody my personal cell, but that is access to me. You got access. Access granted.
I'm sorry. You're so funny. Okay, well, that's her business. That's her business cell phone number. Y'all are crazy. Okay, I couldn't have had more fun today. So thank you, Dr. Jessica Mosley, for being on the
Thank you.
Kim Jacobs Show. Stay backstage for the after party. Thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day.